The future will only survive if we have a strong family unit. All right, that's what it is. We have to have a strong family unit in order for us to exist in the future. Because what we're going through right now, in reality, is that what society try to do is try to break the family unit, try to break the nuclear family, right? So if you break the nuclear family, you break the foundation of a cohesive family, right? By taking the father of the household, and that's what they're trying to do. When you destroy the father, you destroy the family. When you destroy the family, you destroy a nation. You destroy the future, right? You're destroying the the children's mindset, psychology of the children's, right? Because the children's they learn from what they see. They learn what's in the household. If they don't have any cohesive family unit, there's something that they're lacking, right? They're lacking authority. They're lacking a father figure. They're lacking a stable household, right? They're lacking a proper guidance, right? If a single mother just take over the family, they're confused. They're gonna see, okay, my mom is she's my father or she's my mother. They're gonna raise all these questions, right? And that's what the media is doing. Society is doing. Society is trying to destroy the family unit because there's an ulterior motive that's going on right now, trying to dominate American household, right? Not just American household, any first world country right now. They understand that a strong country is a country with a nuclear family, right? That's what it is. A country that doesn't have a nuclear family is not a strong country because a nuclear family will instill morals and direction and guidance. If a kid ever were raised right in a household that doesn't have strong morals, guidance, and right and a two-parent household, these kids will grow up to be misguided, to be a stain on society. That's what we're going through right now, right? Kids are staying up late, doing all these chaos, hazardous activities, selling drugs, being gang members, having promiscuous sex, having children out of wedlock, having children before they understand how to be parent, having children having children, right? That's what it is. These kids are having early childbirth because there was no family out there. The mom's working two jobs trying to support the family. When there's no family, there was nobody in the household trying to take care of the family, and there's all these misguided directions, right? The system noticed this, and the system had their own plan to destroy itself, right? This is self-destruction at its finest, right? The government are trying to self-destruct the nuclear family because the government realized the father will provide a sustainable household, which means if they come from a sustainable household, they don't need the government. The government, right, need a sense of relevancy, right? When the household is unstable, the more likely the mother will rely on the government assistance. If the mother don't rely on the government assistance, it renders the government useless, right? If the people don't need the government, what's the point in having the government? Right? That's why they instill all these programs, all these bad policies, right? To give the government its relevancies, right? No matter how much it will destroy the system, the government want ultimate power and control over people. That's what it is. That's why the government are like destroying the fathers, making laws that destroy man, making laws that favor women, making laws that telling people bad informations, right? Giving people bad food, bad nutrition, all this stuff just to destroy the people. So people will ultimately need the assistance of the government via the welfare system, via food stamp, via marriage laws, right? No fault divorces. All these policy is a policy to destroy the people in which they are enslaved to the government. That's what it is right now, right? You destroy the family. You destroy stability. As people are unstable, they're gonna need the government. They're gonna turn to the government for guidance. That's what it is, right? And it's been proven. Look at single mother household, right? Most single mother household turn to the government for assistance via WIC, food stamps, welfare, Section 8, all these stuff. You can see it in the report, right? You can see it with your own eyes. Right, you're gonna see a single mother household. They're probably on government subsidies, right? The mom's probably working. If she's not on government subsidies, she's working full time. put a meal on the table, try to be both father and mother to a child doesn't have any mother figure or parents in the household. What does that lead to? It leads to the kids falling back behind on schoolwork, and then they start to fail classes, start to flunk subjects, and then lead to them to do crimes, following the wrong crowd, joining gangs, right? And that's what all it does when you distort the nuclear family. You create unstable societies, right? That's what it is. It's all concoctions to distort everything, right? Once you distort everything in the household, people are more reluctant to ask for the government for assistance, government for for stuff, this, that, and the third, right? The government really don't like you. The government is only doing enough so you will turn back on the government, giving them self-relevancies. Why do you think politicians don't help people? Politicians, I keep saying in videos, right? Politician doesn't help anything. Politician does not solve anything. They're on a different playing field. They're on a different bracket. Most politicians don't pay taxes, right? They know how the tax system works. They get donations as their income, and donations are not taxable. So they know how to work the system. They're playing quid pro quo, right? I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back. You put money in my bank account, and we don't report that to the IRS. Therefore, I don't pay taxes. That's why a lot of politicians going into the system poor and coming out rich, right? Why do you think Barack Obama went into politics, and next thing you know, he has 7 mansions, right? Not realizing what the average salary of a president is only 6 figures. It's not millions of dollars. Ask the question: how did he get that millions of dollars? Right? By scratching out people's in the back and a lot of donations, right? Wiring to his bank account where he don't have to pay taxes, right? But I digress on that. But this is a system making it known that they hate the people. They destroy the people so people would turn them for assistance, giving themselves relevancy. Politicians want to make you think that they have the problem, the solution for everything, when in actuality things have always been the same. They never solve any problems, go against any laws that benefits you, right? Turn you against each other, turn the husband against the father against the turn the wife against the husband against the wife, children, brother after children, brother after sister after brother, all these stuff, family members against each other, right? It only causes divisions, right? When you cause division, everything's unstable. There's no foundations at all. And people need to understand that, right? They're using the woman as prop against the man, destroying the family, right? Destroying the birth rate by saying men are this and that, making women believe this, and destroy their chances of being in a relationship, making men do not want to be in a relationship with women, making men realize that it's not a raw deal to get involved in marriages with women, right? And all these stuff is going on in the society right now. People need to understand this, need to realize this. What we're going through is all premeditated. It's not natural what we're going through, right? There's a reason for everything, right? And these are the dilemmas we're facing. Many males are facing these dilemmas, and we're coming to terms that it's not a good society that we're living in right now. If the kids come from broken homes, or a wife is being combative to the husband, a wife challenging their husband, marriage laws is totally against the men. Guys are waking up to this, and they're not participating with society. If you don't have people participating in society, you're living in a failed society, and it's going to lead for you to be in a third world. It's going to be like, in Back to the Future 2, where Marty McFly come back to an alternate universe, and everything is like, a Biff 1985, where everybody's doing sleazy things, right? Everybody's shooting, drive-by, and all this stuff, right? And people have to understand that. And unfortunately, there's not enough people waking up to terms to still participate in this system by voting for the same people over and over, and not realizing the system is not looking after you, right? It's only doing enough for you to get back in the cog. You're just another cog. You need to learn how to think outside the box. You need to learn that there's a different brackets out there. You need to get out of the matrix. That's what it is. You need to learn how not work smarter and not work harder, right? Don't try to be a debt slave. Try to get cash flow into your life. Try to make it better. Try to think outside the box. Don't think beyond what the masses is doing. Do just the opposite. Stop being in a herd, right? When people walk to one direction, you walk the opposite directions, right? When that's a sign. When people walk in the same directions, that's a sign not to be following these people. But on that note, guys, let me know you agree. You think it's all premeditated? You think when you break down the family unit, you break down society? Let me know what you think. I want to know your answer. Thank you for listening to me. You want to support my channel? I drop videos daily, right? If you like what I do, please like, share, subscribe. Subscribe and likes are free, right? It doesn't cost you a dime. But on that note, guys, I know your time is very precious, and I do not want to waste your time. On that note, peace and blessings.